What was it start with again? I forgot it now.
Hold up, it's Thursday night, that means Young Life Club is on tonight. Y-O-U-N-G-L-I-F-E 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 Hold up, it's Thursday night.
Young Life Club is on
Tonight. Hold up, it's Thursday night.
Young Life Club is on
Tonight. I'm going back to Young Life. I'm going back to Young Life. I'm going back to Young Life. I'm going back to Young Life.
Hold up, it's Thursday night. Young Life Club is on tonight.
I'm going back to Young Life. I'm going back to Young Life.
Hold up, it's Thursday night. That means Young Life Club is on tonight.
We are back.
Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
It's 8:05.
We are live.
Welcome to That Young Life Show.
Welcome to the studio, everybody. Kira and I are back. We felt a little awkward last week because I was behind Ed's desk, and so we've set up again back on our desk because we are all about that. How are we doing, everybody? Hope you're good. Get in that chat, talk to each other, and get ready for a wonderful show.
Guys,
Oh.
here's the voice of
The
Ed.
loft. The loft.
I've got birds actually nesting in the loft.
I wonder if he's in this loft.
I am back!
He's back!
I've escaped my loft. There we are. There's the camera.
Welcome back.
I've forgotten where everything is, but it's good to see you guys.
Welcome back.
You.
So, Dylan's doing all right. Tia's doing all right. Where is Ed from Laptop 2?
Oh.
I'm here, James. Thanks for noticing. Okay, so
Yeah.
big weeks in the news.
Yeah.
Do you
Lots
see
going on.
what's the news? It's quite the thing.
Oh,
So
we're hungry already with their buttons.
yes,
Oh,
I've
very
got-
hungry.
Oh,
I have got buttons. I was just saying before, I've still got this button.
Going over the bumpy bit, and it's really high, and it's really flipping windy up here.
It's really windy up there. Tim's still in Scotland.
Yeah.
So
Stay
it is
safe.
windy up there.
it is windy. But no, in the news this week, the big news has been about the Caterpillar Wars. Have you been watching the Caterpillar Wars, of course?
M&S.
M&S have taken Riddle to... Audi? Okay, they've all got them. To court because they... Which led me to an obvious question.
Ooh.
Which is, obviously, which caterpillar am I most like?
That's a great question.
It's a worthwhile question, so I thought I'd film it. Here's what it came up with.
What's it going to be?
Clyde.
Clyde of Asda.
Strong.
Clyde of Asda.
Has
So
ever had a Clyde the Caterpillar?
I don't know if what about my face says Clyde of Asda. So I thought I'd get Phil to do it.
So which caterpillar cake am I? Let's find out. I didn't realise there was more than one variety. Cecil of Waitrose. Thank you very much.
This throws up. I mean, you didn't know there were more than one.
I
Where are you
genuinely
buying your
had
caterpillar
no
cakes?
idea. I thought there was one, and I don't even know where it came from, but I knew that there was... Was it
Colin is the...
Colin? Yeah.
And
Where's that from?
Colin
that's
is
the whole
M&S.
thing. Colin is
M&S.
Cuthbert is
Audi.
Audi. Clyde is apparently Asda.
Cecil.
Cecil.
Waitrose.
Waitrose. I mean, Waitrose.
Are there more?
Well, here's
why-
the thing. I got Kieran to do it as well.
Okay.
Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
Wiggles from where? Where was Wiggles from?
Was it Sainsbury's? Was it Sainsbury's? I've forgotten.
I think it did say Sainsbury's. Should we pop in and get one?
Yeah.
I liked the fact that you you sang a bit of Les Mis.
Yeah.
No,
obviously,
sorry. I don't get this.
right.
Why is everybody doing this?
Why? Well, why not?
Because
It's
we're
very
very
popular.
hungry caterpillars.
Yeah.
I've never had a caterpillar cake.
Oh,
every year we
right.
have the old
Okay.
caterpillar cake at home.
We obviously in the past we had Ruth Cordell on, and she was doing a blatant advert for Terry's Chocolate Orange and trying to get sponsorship. I just think this is Phil just, oh, send me a caterpillar cakes. Like, if that works, Rolex. I don't know why there's so many watches. Send me a watch. Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay, so
I like how Ed's doing all this close up of himself. It'd be good if we could. There we go. If we could come to someone else, and we will go to somebody that you haven't seen yet tonight, because it's a riddle to Phil why there are so many caterpillars. There was Phil, and it's a riddle to me.
okay.
Why,
So last week I gave you the challenge of coming up with a theme tune for this, because Riddle Me Josh. We're talking about Riddle Me Josh. And do you remember what you came up with? Yeah. Yep.
Riddle.
I don't remember it.
No, I didn't. That was
Okay, so I've got a theme tune, but I haven't got pictures, so you two can dance.
okay.
He's a man of questions who's looking for answers. Come on, riddle us, Josh.
I do remember that.
Yes.
Oh,
Josh.
hello.
Hey, Josh.
Hello,
Love the theme
Josh.
tune. Love the theme tune.
How are you?
All right. I'm good. How are you, Ed?
I'm well.
Good.
Josh was ready to go straight in with his riddle. Then he didn't. He
was.
didn't want to chat.
Didn't want to chat, but I think we should chat because Josh,
Yeah.
you've got a face, and
I do have a face.
I think it would be good to see which caterpillar you're most like.
Oh,
All right. Let's do it.
In fact, no. Let's open that up. We're going to go to that video later. I want to see from the comments. Love the beard, Josh, from Taylor there.
hashtag full screen Josh. Hashtag full.
Yeah, full screen Josh.
Hashtag
full
screen
Josh.
Josh.
I'd like to know from you watching which caterpillar you think Josh is most like, and the shop and your
Oh,
reasons.
good.
To really see which one he's like, it would be really good if he was full screen.
I think hashtag full screen Josh.
There he
There
is.
we go.
Full screen
Caterpillar
Josh.
is that?
Which caterpillar has a face like this? Okay, we'll come back to that one. In the meantime, Josh, riddle us.
I have a riddle. So, what is always in front of you but can never be seen? So I'll say that one again. What is always in front of you but can never be seen?
And what is always in front of you and can never be seen?
Do you know what's going through my head? I'm like looking
I'd
out
like
and I'm
to-
seeing all these things. I'm like,
thinking
well, it's not that. It's not that. I see that. I see that.
My future mistakes came to going deep. Like everything I'm going to do wrong. Josh, that's quite the. I'm getting a heart from James Murray.
Quite a few people have put the future.
The future, which is basically my mistakes, I think. Ruth C with Ruth C and Maddie.
What about oxygen?
Maddie
it
says
before, you
/
Always
which
I'm close.
Taylor says a caterpillar with a Harry Potter invisibility cloak. You wouldn't see that ahead of you, or is that what caterpillar Josh looks most like? I mean,
It
either.
could be.
I'm thinking about things on your face now.
Okay.
'Cause you can't see
Could it be?
but it's
Remember
it's always in
noses?
front of
They used to be popular.
you. I can see
I
that.
can see my nose.
Yeah.
You can see your nose.
Well, everybody,
Okay.
keep having a think. Get them
which
in the
time,
comments.
Josh, we will come back to you. It's Karen dancing. Josh, we will come back to you for the answer in a little bit. Oh, goodness. for those.
Emergency.
That happened off camera, so Phil just punched a
Here's the thing. We at That Young Life show want to always bring about change, and we want to be hip and cool. And so we put these amazing tins out to have that industrial vibe, that look. You don't know what's inside mine, but I'm going to show you because I made a racket. I've got a few ramekins, lovely, ramekins, and all this kind of stuff. And let me tell you something. There's a few more things.
Sorry, he just wants to be the next Delia Smith.
There are a few more things, but I won't tell you now. All right, I'm over it.
They're really going to be wondering what's in mine now.
This wasn't.
I wrote a really neat list of what's going on today.
Well, it links.
That's not on
We
there.
could link it. Come on. What's next? Let's link it. Come on.
Okay.
Off the top
What
of
have we
your
got?
heads.
We've got 2 boxes.
We've
Yes.
got mysteries.
Inside.
We've got mysteries, guys. And we've just had a marvellous theme tune available for hire. So long as you like the same chord sequence. And there's a lady who loves the theme tune.
Right.
And will not appear unless she has her own theme tune. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you...
Is it a queen?
It's not... She does. This is Ruth Cordell's impression of the Queen.
Oh.
In that this is Ruth Cordell's national anthem. 2 Ruths and a Lie.
Here comes Ruth Cordell with 3 stories of a life. 2 are true and 1 is false. Work out which. Two Ruths and a lie. 2 Ruths and a lie. 2 Ruths and a lie. 2 Ruths and a lie. Which are which?
2 Ruths and a Lie. We're back again. Ruth, how was your week?
It was good.
And when you go to the shops, how many theme tunes do you have? Do you have a separate theme tune for the?
I do. Yeah, it's like a scene out of Star Wars. Depending on what I'm doing, depends on the theme tune.
That's nice. So last week, Ruth, you treated us to. Sorry, I've just been distracted by this screen on a different. Let's get rid of that. It's just.
It has the potential
Sorry.
to have a very odd angle, isn't it?
Yes, it's true. It's true. Yes, last week you treated us to 3 Ruths and a Lie, 2 Ruths and a Lie, regarding decorating, and we got our detectives onto it. This week, Ruth Cordell is going to share 2 life stories and a lie, and we have to work out which is which. So, Ruth, what's your topic for this week?
I've gone with sisterly love and affection.
Sisterly love and affection. And I have heard these stories, and I'm excited about this. So, I'm going to set Kieran and Phil, they've got their This Is Your Life books out, and they will be taking notes and asking questions. Ruth, could you share with us story 1? And I'm going to full screen you.
First story. I broke my sister's arm. That's all you're getting.
That's it. I just broke my sister's arm.
I was
Okay.
making notes and I was leaving loads of space beside that, and that was it.
Okay, so story 1.
I thought you might like to question them, so I didn't want to give too much away.
Yeah, we will. I think we run through the 3 overall topics and then we can come back for questions. Maddie and McKenna are saying they should be good at working out this one. This is
Help us.
right. James Murray says he still hasn't bought himself a chocolate orange yet from Laptop One. Okay, so we now. They're getting pens. They're getting serious.
They're getting pens.
Yeah.
We weren't actually making notes before.
They will now. Okay, so story 2, Ruth.
I I let my sister pierce my nose and do the second hole in both my ears.
Ooh, so she let her sister pierce her nose and the second hole in her ear.
And number
Phil is
3.
looking very... And number 3, back to solo view.
On a trip into London, my sister wanted to splash around in a fountain. So I joined her and we took off our shoes and socks and we splashed around in a London fountain.
Okay, so we have Ruth. Her sister broke her arm, or you broke your sister's arm?
No, I
She
broke my
her
sister's arm.
Okay.
Can believe
Or
that.
2, she let her sister pierce her nose and ear. Or 3,
The London Fountain.
the London fountain.
We've
I'm
all
going
been
to pass you over to... I'm going to cough.
Okay, he's okay. He's okay. He's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have something to work out on. Please put in your ideas in the comments.
When I want to ask, when can you give me a year for each of the 3 events, please? So first of all, the broken arm. When was that?
Yeah, see?
Oh, I've got too much
Around
thinking.
2005, I think.
Yeah.
My sister was about
2005.
my sister was about 3 or 4, so that's about right.
Okay.
Here's my thing with this, Kieran.
Yeah.
Great question. Do you know why? She had that long pause to think about it. She's prepped these.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
No, you don't know what I mean. Second year, please.
The piercing. When did that happen?
Piercing. It's 2 different times actually. So.
Well, when did it happen?
Spill the beans.
And you can't say
So
no
the-
comment.
Yeah. So the
normally.
nose was about 2015, and then the ears maybe
about,
2016, maybe earlier.
So you're saying the nose went so well that the ears came into play.
Now, here's my thing. I think
Yes.
if my sibling was going to do some piercing, I'd go with the ear first. Less obvious.
I already
out of the
had,
way.
but I already had a hole in my in my ears.
Yeah, but you also
Probably.
already had holes in your nose. You got nostrils.
When did you jump in the London Fountain?
Because my sister fancied it was Somerset House, and they had the fountains on that day, and then it just sort of shoots up from the ground. And my sister really wanted to splash around in it, and I was
The
like,
question
yeah.
was, Ruth Cordell, when?
When? Oh, sorry.
She's buying time.
One. 2010 maybe.
Oh, 2000, everything's 2000. It's too much of a coincidence.
Too much.
This.
So you're upset that you can't hold her to account for this, like. You're...
Okay.
Right. So I'm just looking through some of the comments.
From my knowledge of Ruth, she
Oh.
could definitely break someone's arm.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stick with that one.
I noticed you didn't say that when she was in the same country as you.
Well, I've got my space now. I'm a little safer, aren't I? Okay, so yeah, I think that's true.
Okay.
Do you need any more questions to ask?
Were you happy with your sister's work on the old piercings?
Yeah.
Tick.
I
As I
think
suspected.
I want to know what was the incident with the broken arm. How did that play out? Because I don't think we really
No,
asked.
we haven't. We haven't.
We just
No,
we've
they-
just accepted. Oh yeah, she
I
broke her
was-
arm.
I
Of
was-
course.
I was really shocked that you just accepted that. Actually, I was like, they were like, "Oh yeah, totally. Ruth could break someone's arm."
Yeah, no, I believe it.
hurt.
That's the only one we're sure of.
So that's the only one you're sure of. So my sister, I have 2 sisters. This particular sister
Lie.
is
It's true because I've been a young life leader with both of them.
all 3 of us, in fact. So she's quite a bit younger than I am, and when she was a toddler, we were in a department store, and she had a tantrum, and I had hold of her hand, and she threw herself on the floor,
Don't make her the.
and
blame
she broke her arm.
Okay, so it's more her effort.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we just had
I was the one that got the
Anna's
blame for her.
comment. Oh, sorry.
I can imagine.
She's suggesting that.
Yeah. I think her sister broke her arm, but she didn't break it. So Ruth wasn't responsible.
Dylan
Okay.
is blaming Somerset House.
Taylor doesn't think I've got any sisters.
Okay.
Oh, that would be a twist. That would.
There you go.
That would be a major
But
twist.
I have met them, so I think that's... Well, it's not up to me. So I think we've had a lot of answers from people. It's down to you two, really. What do you think?
I forget that we keep score.
I am
You go for
confident
the truth.
that the broken arm is true and the London fountain is true.
You think?
Yeah, that's
I don't know if it's in Ruth's nature to let someone unprofessionally trained near her face. For any circumstances.
Okay, so
I think, are we going with that as the lie?
we have to come up with an answer even.
Yep, completely. Well, I'm with it, 100%.
So
Number
you're-
two.
Number
is a
two
lie.
is the lie. Ruth Cordell, please let us in on which is a truth and which is a lie.
Yeah, see, I'm winning. And I'm still winning because you're wrong. Number one is the lie.
Number one is the lie. You didn't break your sister's arm. That's good to hear. That's really good to hear. I'm glad. I think collectively we're all very relieved you didn't break your sister's arm.
Yeah, I'm still keeping my distance, Ruth.
Okay, has she broken her arm?
She hasn't. No.
Oh.
But the story was true. It's just that I didn't break her arm.
Okay, but next time.
Yeah, next time she's got
next time if she has a paddy in, yeah.
Well.
Okay,
And it will
Ruth.
happen.
Thank you very
I
much
should
for
just
playing.
say.
Yeah.
I should just say, my sister is trained to pierce noses and ears. I didn't just let her attack me with a needle.
So I was right in my thinking.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have let someone unprofessionally trained
Yeah.
near her face.
That
You were
is
quite
very
right,
true.
Kieran, in that deduction.
clarify that.
You didn't go with your
But-
gut.
Kieran.
You're being
and
accused of breaking your brother's arm now. which
Phil.
She doesn't have a brother, so she
Fail.
would struggle. So that is
To
2-0
work
to Ruth. 2-0 to Ruth. Phil's still taking notes. So we are going to say thank you, Ruth. We shall see you next week. See you soon.
Here comes Ruth Cordell with 3 stories of a life. 2 are true and 1 is false. Work out which. Two Ruths and a lie. 2 Ruths and a lie. 2 Ruths and a lie. 2 Ruths and a lie. Which are which?
Okay, thank you very much. That was fun.
I like that.
Okay, so while Phil hurriedly texts somebody, it gives me great pleasure to set up the next game. And it is a game, and it's something that I don't have a theme tune for, which was Sarah's special request. That if she did anything, she didn't have a theme tune because she is anti-theme tune, anti-music. Don't go near her with a saxophone. So we've got an exciting thing that we're going to do now called Sarah's Accent Challenge with no theme tune, and it's thing is Sarah's been a bit ill, she's not. She's had her second dose of vaccine, so she's not here tonight. But we've got somebody ably stepping into the breach. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Sarah replacement.
Tim, if you could just check your phone.
Tim.
Your message is coming through.
Oh, is it? Oh, good.
Sorry, I should explain. Sarah can't be here, but Tim can, and so
Tim didn't know.
And you implied it was Sarah all the way through the chat we had before we went live.
Yes.
And the fun thing is, me and Ed now have no idea what the accents are because Phil has literally just come up with them as we panicked and remember we hadn't sent anything out.
So, Tim, you should have just been sent some accents. And so what we're going to ask you to do is come up with a sentence for each accent. And it was going to be me, but Kieran doesn't know them either. And in fact, I'm going to bring Josh and Ruth into this game.
And you guys at home, we need your insight.
Yes.
Get the comments in there.
Let's get
Because if enough of you guess, one of you might be right.
Ed, you have to
really
make a
sorry,
theme
Tim.
song for Tim now. Oh well, no, I don't. It's not what Sarah would have wanted. Okay, so Tim, can we have the first accent? And you're allowed to use your own, but we would your own phrase, but we would ask that you don't just speak in the language. And I'm counting dingo barbecue as Australian. I had people texting me for the next few days, just dingo barbecue. But yeah, Tim, what's your accent number? Wait a second, let me full screen you.
I think I can guess one.
Here we go.
Ready?
Well, I don't know if there are many dingoes up here.
Oh, what are we thinking to that, people?
I thought up.
I think it's
Sorry. What?
Ruth?
yeah. I was gonna say it sounds like it's supposed to be Scottish, maybe.
Score.
I like how you said supposed to be, not is.
Yeah, Anna's saying Scottish. Ooh.
I think the up here made me think Scottish, and the fact he's in Scotland made me think Scottish.
Right, yes.
You suggested you were like the most obvious one.
North Macedonian. Okay.
That's up as well.
Okay.
based on the
Well,
north.
listen, I just want to say, as we started off, we do have the accent expert who isn't here tonight. However, early doors, Tim's already showing her up a little bit. Everybody's got this right, pretty much.
I didn't say that, Sarah. If you're watching, it wasn't me.
Did we count
Okay.
it up here? As
So,
in all-
I think
Sarah's more than welcome to take this back next week.
we'll see.
Yeah, he said up here,
He did say
so
that.
I
He did
don't
say
know
from
whether...
the-
Do you think that's another
No
country?
geographical clues, please, Tim.
Like
Yes.
Iceland?
Oh, James Blunderfield thinks Cornish.
That's not up here.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
thinking Tibetan.
Oh,
I think a lot.
Josh,
Taylor
Tibetan?
thinks Irish repeatedly, but that's good. Okay, Tim. I think we all agree that was Scottish. It did have
Apart
a
from
clue.
Josh. Josh thought it was Tibetan.
Well, yes.
Full screen Josh.
Okay, so let's try with your second accent, please, Tim, and we'll go full screen you. So here we go.
Well, this is going to be awkward. My family's from round here. And I know my
Can you do
parents
that
watch
again?
this.
Is it Hertford?
It's Ruth is asking for a repetition.
Yeah, please.
Oh, dear.
You...
Well, this is where my family comes from.
Ooh.
So I get a bit of practice with this one when I chat to my aunts and my uncles.
Right.
Ooh.
Maddie Hunter going early with the Liverpool.
Yeah. I like the Liverpool. It's sort of
Oh,
like
but
Merseyside.
Somerset, though.
Maybe Yorkshire.
I was
Somerset.
going to say Yorkshire. I got a Yorkshire vibe at the end.
Okay, we have just lost one of our cameras, but that's fine.
It's not mine, unfortunately.
Yes. Right, so we're thinking Yorkshire or Liverpool. Leeds. Oh, Leeds. Leeds is a good
That is
one.
in Yorkshire.
That is in Yorkshire.
It's quite a
but it's
distinct-
quite
oh, that was
specific. So we're thinking Liverpool, Leeds. I'm going to let Ruth make the final decision. Ruth?
Nope.
I think maybe Liverpool, like Merseyside type.
Liverpool, Merseyside. Okay. Tim.
Oh, you're right. It was Liverpool.
Ah, yes.
Very good.
Very good. Okay. Third and final accent.
Oh, no, I'm not going to go for this one.
You can do it.
Okay.
Mute.
Here's the thing.
Give me a minute.
I think Phil has set Tim up rather well here. I think Phil should have the first attempt at it.
Yeah.
Okay, Phil? I'm going to give you a sentence.
Okay.
I know Phil can do this one as well. I can't.
The dingo barbecue will Riddle use silly? Okay. I don't know the accents.
Let me write it down because I've forgotten already. The Dingo Barbecue.
Well, Riddle, you
Sorry,
silly.
guys. They don't show you this bit in normal game shows, do you? We're doing the behind the scenes
The
bit.
benefits of live TV.
Barbecue.
I don't know what it is either.
What was the last bit?
Will Riddle use silly?
Well, Riddle use silly.
And you do know we're not writing this accent out. We expected you to kind of talk with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go.
The Dingo Barbecue will riddle you silly.
Oh,
It's
right,
good.
I've got it. Okay.
Oh,
And that sounds nothing like I thought it was going to. So I'm glad I didn't do that one.
Go on, Tim. Just say. hello.
No, I think
Tim,
Phil
do
is
you
very
think it sounds?
concentrated.
Do you think it sounds right, Tim?
I think it sounds right, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Steve King going with Kazakhstan. I would expect nothing less of Steve King.
Yakshamash.
So Dylan saying Australian. I think someone else's Martian. Yeah, I like that.
I was
but
more
I
Dylan.
think
Yeah.
Dylan with his
I think so.
certificate.
Yeah.
Are we right, Tim? Are we right?
Yes. Very much so.
So Taylor thinks Jamaican. So that was fun. Thank you for playing the game with no theme tune.
Well done, Sarah.
Well done, Sarah.
Thanks,
well done,
Sarah.
Josh.
Sarah.
And
Josh
well
on
done,
the
Ruth.
screen?
Thank you, Ruth.
Keep Josh up.
Sarah will be back next week to take her rightful place as the accent queen.
Right on.
Do we
Yes.
want to? We want to keep Josh,
Yeah.
really.
Let's-
And tell you what, why don't I put this?
Hashtag.
Why don't you have
There's a hashtag,
chat
guys.
with?
We'll have a chat with Josh.
Man of questions who's looking for answers. Come on, riddle us, Josh.
Get the slow riff, and you just gotta wave your hands in the air. It's just how it goes.
Like you just don't care.
Oh, we're wibbling wobbling there. We just got
Well,
to our camera.
Josh,
Right. Yes,
earlier you set us a riddle.
I
I'm still
did.
thinking chin.
You're
I'm going to remind you of the riddle again, and then I'm
Please.
going to tell you the answer.
Please.
So the riddle was, what is always in front of you but can never be seen? Now we got a lot of noses up in the chat, but
Did we?
the answer is the future.
It was the future. There were.
It was the
a few
future.
people saying the
It's
future, weren't
always in front of you. You can never see it.
there?
Nice.
I swayed a few people with the nose.
I'm
Chin
questioning your chin. I don't understand where that's coming
Chin.
from.
Your chin is always in front of you. Can you see your chin? Have a look at your chin.
Yeah, but is it there though? It's not there, is it? It's not in front of me.
Is it there? Is there?
It's not in front of me.
It's in front of
My
you.
forehead is now.
It depends on how pointy it is.
Oh, good.
I always walk like
Good.
this. That's-
Oh, okay. So that was one. We had a few good answers. That's perfect. Now, Josh, please riddle us a second time.
You'd like the second riddle. All right. Second riddle is, what can be broken but never seen or touched? I'll repeat that again. What can be broken but can never be seen or touched?
Is it Ruth's sister's arm?
It could be. It could be. I'll let you think about it.
Can never be.
Never
This one stumped me for a while. I had to think about it for a long time.
Is it?
But-
Can never be broken.
Wow. So it can't be
Can't be broken.
But-
I didn't write this one down. What was
can't be
that?
broken but never be touched.
Can't be broken. Can never. Can it be seen? It can't be seen either, right?
It can't be seen or
So it's not my
touched.
chin, because they can see my chin right now.
Sarah Crow. Sarah Crow's here. Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi,
Thinks
Sarah.
a promise.
Oh. Was it can always be broken?
Or Ruth, silence. Woot.
A hydrogen atom. I like that one. I don't understand it, but I like it.
Lots of good answers.
I think we're going to have to go for an answer on this.
We're going to go right away.
Yeah.
We're going to go straight away,
See if anyone's
Josh.
got it.
All right. Well, the official answer is a promise. But looking at the chat, we've got quite a few things here that can't be seen or touched, but can be broken. So we've got trust and we've got silence.
Well,
Everyone's
I
a
mean,
winner.
we've expanded answers there, which is very good. Josh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes. And also, Maddie, very good answer.
That's true, Maddie.
Okay, see you soon, Josh.
I think we will see him soon.
I think we will. I think you're right. And maybe you'd like to talk more
Love
about that.
So it is the point in the evening where a leader gets the opportunity to have a chat with you guys about something they strongly believe in and we would love to share with you. So get yourself comfortable, and Josh this week is bringing you the message.
Well, and I hope you're all enjoying club. I wanted to talk to you guys about something I've read in the Bible. It's in Matthew chapter 21, verses 12 and 13. Here it is. Jesus entered the temple courts and drove out all who were buying and selling there. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the benches of those selling doves. "It is written," he said to them, "My house will be called a house of prayer, but you are making it a den of robbers." Now let's set the scene here. In the time of Jesus, Israel was under the thumb of the Romans, who had imposed their way of life on the Jews. The Jews practiced animal sacrifice at the time, and they would bring offerings to the temple in Jerusalem to give to God, particularly for special events. Added to this, it is the festival of the Passover, so there are lots of people headed over to the temple in Jerusalem to give their offerings to God. Lots of business-savvy people saw this as a way to make profit, and so they set up shops and stalls near the temple to sell things such as doves and cattle, the typical animals that would be sacrificed. And also money changers would change the Greek and Roman money into Jewish money that was acceptable for the sacrifice. Eventually, for various reasons, this market found its way inside the temple. Imagine walking into a church and there's just a market in there and some geezer's trying to flog his sheep to you as you're trying to make your way inside. It would be bizarre. Jesus comes in and sees all of this, and he's filled with a righteous anger. He starts flipping tables and shooing the people who are selling their stuff out of the temple. He then drops two bits of prophecy that were spoken long ago and have just come true. One from a man called Isaiah and another from a man called Jeremiah. Isaiah talks about the temple, the house of God, being a house of prayer, which is what it's supposed to be. And then talks about how the house which bears God's name, the temple, has been turned into a den of robbers. Now, you may be wondering, robbers? Were they stealing from people? The answer is yes. These guys were selling their livestock at such a high price that the poor couldn't afford it. They were essentially denying the poor a chance to go to the temple and so wouldn't be able to take part in a huge part of Passover. So Jesus clears them out from the temple. But this isn't just some small thing that happened 2,000 years ago. This has major significance for us today. Jesus cleared the temple so that everyone, rich and poor, local and visitor, could come in and join in with God. We all have things in us that try to stop us from being with God. Some things that have set up their market stalls and herded cattle into our hearts. They tell us that we can't afford to be with God, but they don't belong. Jesus wants to flip those tables and drive out that cattle from within us. He wants nothing to get between us and God. All right, thanks for listening, guys, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the club. Bye.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh. That's awesome. So, it's so true. Jesus wants nothing to get in the way of us, of you, and God. And Jesus can make all that happen for you. You guys, what an incredible message to be able to have and to know. And I'm just super thankful that we got to hear that. Thanks, Josh. Reach out to us, please. Dig into us and ask us questions because we want you to grow in your relationship with Jesus more and more. All right. So we got more going on. We're not done just yet.
We're not done. We've got two more bits to go.
We haven't. We have. I mean, we haven't finished. Oh man.
The added segment. What else is in my?
Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Yeah,
Mom,
okay.
thank you.
All right.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Not only do I have a ramekin, but I have a little measuring thing here. I have bags upon bags of food colouring. You see all this? Look at that. Not only that, because I didn't even realise these were in here. But this is exciting. Get ready. Kieran, get ready. Are you ready for this? Actually, do you want to go to the close-up? Go. Ready? Hi, guys. It's me.
I mean, a box of food colouring and fish.
Yeah,
that's a seahorse. Sorry. Okay. Okay. How are you bringing this content together, Phil?
So, well, that was my segment. That was my added segment. So that's not.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay. Lovely.
We didn't lose any viewers, so it was
No.
okay.
No, we didn't. We didn't. But
if you enjoyed that, text your friends, get them along.
I just like to tell stories.
Yes. Talking of stories.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
What a link.
You are welcome.
Talking of stories, there's a lady we know who used to spray things gold, but she's got over that addiction. And now she finds her efforts, or she puts her efforts into interviewing, and she wants to be the new Michael Parkinson, the new Graham Norton, the new Alex from The One Show, who they announced some permanent presenters for today, and I'm not one of them.
I think it's because he's been looking at the wrong camera for the whole link.
There we go. Okay,
nice.
So
Good.
Emma has been interviewing the other leaders. Sadly, something got lost in translation. They couldn't be in the same room. Well, here's Emma meets Steve.
Welcome to Emma's Life Stories with your host, it's Emma.
Hi Steve, it is so lovely for you to join us for this week's edition of Emma's Life Stories. I have some questions for you. First question, describe yourself in 3 words.
Library attire.
Okay, we need one more.
No.
What is the one thing that you own that you wish you didn't?
Beetroot.
What supply in your house is running low?
A Darth Vader Pez.
What is your favourite sport to watch?
Alpaca archery.
If you could trade lives with anyone for a day, who would it be?
Kieran or Ed? Definitely not Phil.
And our final question, do you have anything that you would like to add?
Boil an egg?
Well, thank you, Steve. And remember, everyone, that's life.
Do you think they can see us?
Have we taken on the survival tips?
Yeah. I think it's fine.
I put it on.
I think it's fine. They can't see us here. No. Let's
It's like plain sight.
Shall we go straight into survival stew?
I need more help.
We need more help. Let's go. Here's survival stew.
I'll be back next time after I get back from wrestling the Loch Ness Monster. Well, what an epic battle that was. When faced with such a magnificent opponent, some people would have run away, some people would have panicked, but some people are not survival Stu. Stu adapted, Stu survived, and now Stu is going to show you how to do the same thing. 2. Food. Food is the most important thing you can eat for your survival. A good survival expert can find food anywhere.
Yes, that's one extra large Hawaiian with stuffed crust and a garlic bread on the side. They're out of stuffed crust. This calls for desperate measures.
In that case, I can show you how to prepare a dish using some simple ingredients that I have in my rucksack. You just take a bowl, some French fish, of course, in the lock while I was wrestling Nessie, and a fresh potato. Stick this in the microwave for 1 minute. Perfect. Why did I have a microwave in my rucksack? Because I'm just that prepared. That's all for now. I'll be back next time after I get back from climbing Ben Nevis in the quickest possible time.
That's
caught him off guard.
Sorry, I managed to catch Kieran off guard. So, job. I've had a successful evening. Oh dear, that's survival stew. Oh, I love getting those videos through the week, and then I didn't show Phil and Kieran that until we played it. So that was good. Okay, so
I don't think they can see me.
no, I'm going to take off this fire marshal.
Now they
outfit.
can see you. So you
It's
can...
me. It was me all along.
Yeah.
Pineapple on pizza. Whoa!
There's a few holes in these leaves, Ed.
Yes.
Possibly formed by...
Maybe we have caterpillars, which reminds me, caterpillar chat. So where is Phil? We don't know. We don't know.
Am I not hiding well enough?
They can't see me.
Okay, so I'm going to carry on like this is completely normal. Okay, so we earlier caught up with Ruth, and we also had Josh. Now, Ruth, you're familiar with the birthday celebration cake So we thought it'd be fun to find out which caterpillar Ruth was most like. No, we can't see you.
Okay, good.
Ruth, we thought we would find.
Josh,
so perplexed by this. Here's
Can you
Ruth's
see me?
caterpillar video.
No.
You were Colin.
Oh.
Original. So we also have Josh. Now, Josh. So far we've got Colin, who is. We've got Cecil.
Yeah, that's me. You can't see me.
Phil.
Stealth
Wiggles
Cecil.
over there, and I can't remember who I was. The Asda one.
Yeah.
And let's see who Josh.
See how this goes. Cecil.
What?
Cecil. That sounds like that is the Waitrose way of pronouncing Cecil. I think.
What can I say?
Cecil. Anyway, thank you for doing that. Right. While I have while I've got you two, while I've got you two, what is happening for Hoddesdon Young Life kids this week? Josh.
Tuesday, 4 o'clock, campaigners on Zoom. Message me,
Tuesday,
James
4
or Stepanka for the link.
Yes. What is happening in Wales, Ruth?
What, right now or for Young Life?
For the next week. What is happening in Wales for the next week?
Well, we're set to have marvellous weather, so I am going to go to the beach.
Okay. So you can go to campaigners, or you can't go to see Ruth in Wales. Ruth, thank you very much for being here. Josh, thank you very much for being here. Right. I'm going to take control of this situation now. Phil, come out from behind your bush. Or I'll use that.
Oh, they see me! Oh,
come on! I want to know what's happening in Hertford this week.
I was behind
still
this bush.
Still can't see you.
Hello. Nice to see you. I've lost everybody. My whole team have fallen apart because I've fallen apart too.
We've lost a viewer, Phil.
We've lost a viewer.
We have lost a viewer because of your.
Don't worry.
Come on.
I'm going to get in touch with that viewer. I'm going to move this so you can see me. Hi guys. What is happening? We have campaigners on Wednesday. Girls are there. Boys, if you want to do it, get in touch. Friday, we have Fantastic Friday. I believe we have Football Fridays too. Football Fridays is at 4 if it's happening. And Fantastic Friday is 4:15. But we will be on the socials. So make sure you're checking those to make sure they're on.
Indeed.
And right now? What is happening right now, Ed?
Right now, it's getting cold because we've got the windows open because of ventilation.
I'm really hot.
After this, are we going for 9 o'clock, Phil?
Yeah.
At 9 o'clock, we are going to be having a Zoom hangout here. Well, we'll be here. It'll be on Zoom.
You've got 3 minutes, quick!
3 minutes to get onto Zoom. So please come and join us. Phil is going to lead us in some games in that. I will make sure he puts the high-vis away. I will make sure he puts the bushes away. The Prunus lusitanica, my friend. Have a great week. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. Here's Kieran dancing.
Woo!
And here's Phil dancing.
And here's Ed dancing.
Oh dear, that's fun. Thank you for joining us, other leaders.
Woo!
Ruth getting into the Welsh group, and Phil there is a man of many talents. Okay, we'll see you on Zoom. If you need the link for that, please contact us. Or any of your leaders, we're sending it out as we speak, probably. If you haven't got it, text Josh or Phil or Sarah.
And then join us next week at 8:05.
Live at 8:05. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.